Welcome to Super Chats. I'm Nick.
I'm Cameron.
I'm Carlos.
And this week we have nothing to talk about. But I guess we'll talk about VTubers.
Go away. Hi, boys.
Hello.
Hey.
Hi. I'm very tired. I had a very long day at work, and it's probably gonna be a very long weeks at work.
That's okay. I'm tired and sick of tired and sick and tired of being sick.
I'm sick of... How you doing, Carlos?
I've been snowed in for 3 days and I have not had to go to work. Also, I'm pretty sure I can hear my cats howling back behind me. They're very upset that door is shut.
They must
Well-
realize, Carlos. They must.
We can't hear them. That's what matters right now. So.
Yeah. I don't want to hear cats. Listen, this podcast is famous for not featuring cats, so I don't want you to break the flow we have going, Carlos.
Yeah.
All right.
That is Kiara's favorite movie, Cats, but we do not have to become involved with cats in that way.
I'll put a censor bar over them if they walk into the camera.
Carlos, edit that in.
Have you guys seen that, like, there's some kind of, like, extension for Zoom or something, one of the business chat apps, and it makes it so that, like, you're always locking eyes with the camera even when you look away.
Oh, I hate that.
It's so funny. It's so funny. Like, I get it, like, not having direct eye contact with somebody that you're talking to can be upsetting and everything. And, like, if I'm looking at the screen, I'm not making direct eye contact with you because I'm not looking at the camera, right?
Mhm.
Right.
But that is the wrong fucking answer. That is like a terrible way to go about it, is just like putting fake eyes on a human being in live action that never looks away from the camera.
I had a similar instance to this. I had to submit a photo for my work, and I don't have good headshots of me after my weight loss. All my good photos is me when I don't like how I looked, when this podcast began. So my best photo I have these new glasses and they're so fucking reflective. So I went into Photoshop, and it's not my Photoshop, it's the works Photoshop. And I'm like, is there a way just to get the glare out of my glasses? So I went, I'm going to see what Adobe put all this money into with the Adobe generative AI, which they feed with a library they legally produced or whatever. Adobe's on the more ethical end of the AI thing, despite the fact they fucking suck. I would never use it beyond this instance, especially after this quick little test where, like, I just said, remove the glare from the glasses AI, and it gave me this.
Oh my god.
The most... So I said, fuck that, and then I removed the glare myself.
Good lord.
It's really... Don't make that the thumbnail. Please don't make that the thumbnail.
Hey, Adobe AI, can you just do me a favor? Just, like, there's glare on my glasses, and I don't really like it. It's not professional looking. I'd like to have that removed, please. I understood your instructions, Cameron. Here you're now, Hitler's wet dream. Enjoy.
Yeah.
Like,
I look so old. I look like I visited the beach that makes you old.
Listen, you have blue eyes, but those eyes are not, like, that's unnatural. Like.
Looks like I've been fucking hitting the spice a little too hard.
That's exactly it. You're just like, don't ever dye your hair blonde.
I'm gonna hit one of these pears.
All right.
Cut off a little bit.
A pair of what?
Pears.
Oh, I see.
Oh, this one's really juicy.
Oh, is it also very, very soft?
Let's find out. I'm trying not to eat into the mic. That's kind of the perfect pear.
Nice.
It's a little chalky, but this flavor's perfect.
It tastes like sand.
It's a Bartlett pear.
Oh, nice. Well, I'm glad you find that pear to be delightful, and you seem to be engaging with it quite naturally. And that's good. I'm proud of you for that.
Mhm.
For audio
Go
listeners,
ahead and
Cameron is a freak.
let's talk about our first story today, Nick.
VDere had a karaoke relay. Carlos, tell us about Nene Amano's 80s Showa songs.
It was really neat. She went for, like you just mentioned, 80s theme. Although she did sing one of her new songs, which it still had a very fitting, very fitting theme to it. But unfortunately, I did not have time to go through and watch like how many of them were there, 15 different streams or something. We talked about it last week that it was a thing that was happening. But yeah, hers was the only one I got to, which I wanted to get to at least one or two others.
I watched Roka's. Roka was really good. I got her section, but that was about the only part that I got.
What sort of stuff did she sing?
She did rock music. Rock Aurora did some rock music. As always, she's a fantastic singer, and so it's not really surprising that she did a great job on this. She did really great. Unfortunately, that was the only part of it that I got to really watch. So, Cameron, which person did you listen to for the VDere karaoke relay?
I'm so sorry.
Shut up and eat your pear, Cameron. Yeah, no, we've been bad VTuber fans this week. It's probably gonna be a short episode. There's no drama for us to drama tube about. You know what I mean? Like, what's the point of a podcast without just talking about people fighting and like people being sad and crying and upset? You know?
I mean, there is absolutely a topic that we could go over, but I'd kind of rather not.
Drama. There's some fucking shit going.
Oh,
down.
actually, yeah, we can. Let's do it. Let's dive in.
Oh no, we're gonna make enemies.
Yeah, we're supremely equipped to discuss women's menstruation, as you know.
Oh, so that's not even the one I was thinking of. There's deeper drama.
There's more drama? Okay, well let's finish this. VDere did a wonderful event. I'm very happy for them, and they did great, and it's awesome, and they're lovely, and you should definitely check them all out. They're all fantastic talents. I'll just bring this up now. Mozu is going on a hiatus for medical reasons, which is really rather unfortunate. She's been having some pretty severe medical issues recently, and so she's going to be moving back in with some family for a while, and then like getting hopefully the medical help that she needs to get. And I just all the best to Mozu. I hope that she recovers well and quickly because she's going through it right now. So. But
very unfortunate because it's only been in the last year or so, if I remember right, that she moved out to begin with. That she had been living with family before, and it was very, very bad for her streaming situation, and now she's having to move back in.
Yeah, it's really rather unfortunate for her. But sometimes you got to do what you got to do, I guess. It sucks, and I'm sorry, and I hope that she, like I said, she gets back on her feet soon and gets back to living independently and everything. The other members of VDere, as far as I know, are all doing pretty good, which is good. But yeah, this was a huge event for them, so congratulations to VDere on your Idol Week. So
yeah.
Who wants to talk about periods? This has been like the news of the day today, at the very least. A website has been produced, and I know what you're thinking. Where could, there's so many websites out there. Where could one find this website? And I'm not going to tell you because I don't even know. I didn't look it up. I've just had like the images of it bombarded at me thanks to Discord and Twitter. But
it is my current most recommended topic on Twitter, and I do not want to click on it.
What is it, like Period Gate? Like
I don't know what it was called.
VTuber Shark Week? Like what are we officially terming this? But it's a website that is used for tracking your Oshis or anyone's Oshi, just a whatever VTuber you can imagine. It's used to track their ovulation and their menstruation, which is so normal. Holy shit, it's so normal that the VTuber community does this. How else will you know when you should buy the VTuber that heating pad that they have on their throne? How else will you know when the right time to send them chocolates and candies is to make them feel a little better? Like, when else will you be able to send them Tylenol and Midol or whatever you send to people that have periods? Yeah.
Hey, we should spin back to one of those 3D lives from a couple weeks ago, huh?
No,
Carlos?
we're talking about menstruation. That's what is normal to talk about. So we're gonna do it.
I understand.
Okay?
I am so sorry.
Okay, that's
All right.
I had
what was the
strong feelings about this.
All right, what was the official time for Vettel's then?
He started ovulating when he had neuro and it's never stopped. There you go.
That must hurt.
It's constant. It's like a toothache that never goes away. So yeah, I guess that, like, I'm being rather flippant about this whole thing, but to be fair, I was introduced to the knowledge that this exists by a VTuber making a joke about it and being like, har har har, which is funny because a lot of VTubers just, like, they know that this is something that chat does, and they know, like, some of them literally are just like, hey guys, stream's late, I got my period and I'm just gonna take a day off or whatever, because, you know, obviously different cycles affect people in different ways. Some of them it's very harsh for them, and so they just take time to, you know, not actively stream because they're going through some shit, you know what I mean? Like, which is understandable. It's just one of those things that, like, some people are very upfront and they're just like, yeah, I'm ragging it, sorry. But, like, some people just never mention it and it's not a thing for them and they just don't want to tell people that they're currently on their period. And it's just so fucking weird that some VTuber fans are so obsessed with this, I feel like. But at the same time, if your VTuber that you follow is just like, hey, I'm having a rough week, then, like, they're upfront with the information, at least, I guess. I don't know, man. It's just really weird when it comes to speculation, and you're just like, we talked about this on our Discord today, but it's really kind of strange if you sit there and you go, I think that she's on her period. And then you track it on a fucking website. That's not normal behavior to drop the facade. Like,
hey, co-pilot, can you help me finish this Excel sheet? I'm so close to the answer. I'm very normal.
I know. I have a friend that had a period tracking app on his phone, right? As a cis guy, never had a period in his life, right? And the reason that he had that on his phone is because he tracked his girlfriend's periods. And he did that so he knew when to duck. So when she started throwing shit, he was prepared. Like, actually, it was so he didn't accidentally get her pregnant because it also tracked her ovulation. That was the entire goal for him. But again, I imagine that you can take the information and use it for good or for evil, depending on who you are as a person. But I think that it's really, like, I just kind of question why. Like, I get that you're, like, she's your favorite entertainer and that you, like, are very invested in her life and well-being to a certain extent. But this might be a little much. You know what I mean?
See, that's where you're already, like, misinterpreting things. You just said to a certain extent, to which people on the internet don't have limits for these things.
That's true.
Typically, no.
That's true. Yeah, and that's the
Uh,
thing is I've seen both ends of the spectrum where there's a few VTubers that I've seen that were immediately like, "Lol, this is the funniest thing. People are so, crazy." And then I've seen some VTubers who are just like, "This is horrifying and a deep invasion of my privacy. Don't put me on this website." You know what I mean? So please respect people enough to just not put them on that website if they don't want to be there. That's my only statement on the fact, I guess. Like, Cameron, do you have something that you would like to add into this discussion?
I'm reading up on it because I successfully dodged all information about this until I returned to my hotel room, tired from my 9 hours of work today. I get home from my job where I make money, and I learn that there are people tracking ovulation non-consensually of people.
Mm-hmm.
So here's what I would say.
Yeah.
For those of you who are not comfortable with people, I can't even turn this into a fucking PSA about be careful what you share on the internet, because as I was reading up about it, on this website, it was enough to say you had a headache for you to get tagged as a maybe in the website. So that's kind of fucked.
Yeah. And that's the thing is like, if your favorite VTuber is sad and wants a chocolate bar suddenly, oh my god, she's ragging it. Let's fucking throw her on the website. You know what I mean? It's just the leaps are what the scary part, I feel like.
So my take is kudos to the gals who are able to take this, chin up and take it as a joke. Just find, the internet's so funny and weird. Because unfortunately, the more exposed you get to the internet, the bigger weirdos you attract. It's just kind of, the internet is a cotton candy machine that's sewing sugar string of weirdos around you, the cone. You shouldn't, to some degree, you shouldn't be surprised when weird things happen. But also, this stuff kind of crosses some lines. So that's why I really do respect those who are able to just go, it's just a joke. It's just weird. I'm going to ignore that. And to those who frankly, their privacy has been attacked. I don't know how to politely phrase this. I feel for you. I'm really sorry this is happening. This is weird. It's just weird. It's weird. It's wrong. Also, don't speculate. If she flat out says I'm on my period, then I don't know. Go off. Update the shit out of that website. But don't be like, it's been long enough. It's probably begun again. It's like,
the moon has risen again.
I think it was Poma that they made a statement about it today, and she was just like, "I am so upset. I'm not on the website."
Yeah, she was like, I talk about this shit every time, and I'm not on this website. What the fuck is going on? And then someone was just like, there you are, now you're on it. And she was like, oh yeah, now I'm on it. So I mean, like, that's the thing is the reactions have been so wide and varied. But also, like, I know that I've seen VTubers, and like, not to call anybody out or anything on their reactions, obviously, but I was like scrolling through one of the posts about it, and Shio Choppy was in there and was just like, I don't like this. Like, just straight up was like, don't, no. Like, and like, that was the first name that I recognized that was like upset about it, obviously, but I've seen other people like reacting negatively as well. So, I don't know. Like, I guess that's the thing is like, the one reaction I saw was somebody that was just like, if you don't want this information out there, don't put this information out there. And like, my response to that is the internet is not going to wait for correct information at any fucking point for any fucking reason. They're immediately going to be like, she sniffled, she's on her period, and then they're gonna like update the listing. You know?
A good example I have from the article from The Escapist I was reading to catch up. I have to quote it. There's a VTuber called Smilodana, who I believe is based off of primeval cat, the big cats, the Smilodons. And she's like, yeah, great speculation that this was me on my period. This was when I had food poisoning.
Yeah. And that's the other thing is like, I think I tweeted about this like months ago where I realized that not all women, hashtag not all women or whatever, that not all VTubers, whenever they tweet that they have tummy hurt, they're not just like dying because of mold and food poisoning. Sometimes it's them just being like, hey, it started. But like, again, That's not what all of them are doing. Some of them just have upset tummies because they're lactose intolerant and they had an ice cream. You know what I mean? Like, both can be equally true. Also, it was pointed out to us by an actual human woman that not all menstruation cycles are consistent. Like, sometimes they skip one, sometimes they're longer than normal, sometimes they're shorter than normal. You can try and track all you want, but unless you're the actual person having the period, your tracking's never going to be 100% accurate unless they're giving you the direct updates every day. So, I don't know.
We're all going to hell.
Well, now that we've educated everyone about menstruation, just remember, everyone, you are a beautiful individual, and you are entitled to menstruate as you do. What drama were you guys talking about? Unless you have further information about periods.
No, that's that.
No.
The drama I had was really intense stuff to the point that's like, I think it kind of crosses our line on our podcast. I'm gonna DM it, and then we can edit this part out and be like, "Lol, it didn't happen."
Reddit occasionally recommends me the drama sub. I see all sorts of weird things on there.
Imagine if I just put this out and the internet learned that we hate bad people. Like, right? Oh no, who fucking cares? Support Miss Lala. She's fucking based and real.
All right, that should be where we cut back in.
There you go. Yeah. I'm good with that. There's some drama, and then we cut to fuck ice, and then back to Miss Lala's based and real. Okay.
Second pair.
Did you eat the sticker?
No, this is the sticker.
Okay. Okay. Well, that's good. I believe I was referencing It's Always Sunny in Philadelphia for a moment there. Sorry.
I love that show.
Yeah. It feels like a show that you would love, you know?
You know, I want to check which pair this was because I like this one more, but I ate the sticker.
You suck so hard. Fucking A. Cameron, for the bit, I will ruin my future. Oh, Jesus.
I'll check my receipt.
All right, can we get to the news bits? Let's get to the news bits.
News bits.
News bits, brought to you by Bits of News. Hololive is putting out guides to Tokyo. Have you guys seen these?
Shit, I have fucking not, but I wanted to.
They're really cool. So far, we've gotten one from Iris, and we've gotten one from another VTuber that works at Hololive, and I didn't forget who. It's Bae. It was Bae. We've gotten... Yeah, we've gotten one guide from each of Bayris. I know that I watched them, and that they were interesting. Iris showed us Ikebukuro, and then I can't remember where Bae showed us. I'm going to have to look that up really, really quick. They're on the official Hololive English page on YouTube.
Mm-hmm.
Oh, it's on Hololive English. Okay.
Yeah.
It better be where Yakuza takes place.
It's Nakameguro. Which runs along a river, as I learned. So they're just little like 10-15 minute videos, and they're basically like little guides to the area, some interesting shopping that you can do in each place, or like cool things that you'd find there if you went to visit. Just kind of like good restaurants. Iris went to a butler cafe, that kind of stuff. Ikebukuro, by the way, is where one of the places Carlos and I went when we were in Japan. We went to Ikebukuro. That's where we went to Sunshine City. We walked Otome Road without realizing it, which is, remember we went into Mandarake there, and then we found out it was nothing but boys love manga.
Yeah.
And I was like, oh, well, this is great for people that are into this. And then we left.
Oh, man, we spent like a half of a day in Sunshine City.
It was
I
so
would
cool.
actually I would like to go back and explore more of that someday.
Oh, I'd love to. That's where we were in Japan, and we got Thai food for lunch.
Yeah.
Which was delicious, to be fair. So in her video, Iris covered a Butler Cafe. She talked about Otome Road, which is just a road full of different like anime stores. And then we also, or in her video, she also talked about the Animate store, which we went to, Carlos. We actually got to go to the Animate store. It's their anchor store. It's their biggest store. It's the biggest anime store, manga store in Tokyo, basically. And potentially the world.
Wow. They might actually have Bacano.
Maybe. They might.
They might have
I'm
Bacano.
sure.
They had a selection. They have a dedicated section of Hololive merchandise, and I'm pretty sure I bought one or two things there. So.
At this point, most stores in Akihabara did.
Well, that's true too. But we weren't in Akihabara. This is Ikebukuro. Anyway, so watching this video was nice. It reminded me of getting to walk around Ikebukuro and check out the whole area, and which was just really fun whenever we went to it. Nakameguro is where Bae went, and she went to like an ice cream shop, and she went to like a little cafe and got a sweet potato sundae thing, a parfait, a sweet potato parfait. She went to a bathhouse, which was cool to learn about. Like they're both really cool little videos, and they show off little areas of Tokyo that would be really cool to visit. They're called Holo Guide Tokyo, and I recommend checking them out. I hope they keep doing these because they released one a day for like 2 days straight. Yahoo! But it would be nice if they kept doing it. So I would like to see more of these because it's just like I'm interested in the city of Tokyo and the culture of Japan, obviously, being a weeb. So this is one of those things where like it's just a nice tie-in.
Mm-hmm. I'm sure they will continue to do more. Like, I mean, they have partnerships with the tourism just department of Japan, so they're definitely going to continue to do this as long as there's a partnership.
They like getting paid money.
True, they do enjoy that. Also, they did one 11 months ago that was 4 spots you should visit in Tokyo 2025. Well, it's too late, but you could do them in 2026.
I do appreciate that they link to the Instagrams and websites of the businesses they feature.
Mm-hmm.
Oh, that's very
Bae
handy.
went to a fashion store as well that she was very interested in.
Oh my god.
She bought a jacket.
The location she went to, John's Ice Cream, this ice cream is fucking ridiculous.
Yes.
Like it looks like something you'd get hit with at like a fucking My Chemical Romance concert. Like someone would bring it in to hurt people.
And she went to a clothing store called Frat Boys. Frat Boys.
Hey, what's up, nerd? Welcome to my goddamn store in fucking Japan, dude.
No, not frat. Frap, like short for Frappuccino.
Yeah, I heard you, dude. Come on in.
All right, cool.
I got a frap right here, brother.
Hell yes.
For audio listeners, I didn't do anything vulgar. I drank from my coffee, dude.
Like, okay, I get it. It's a fashion like store, but I just opened their website and got to look at their pricing, and I cannot afford to go to this store, Cameron.
You're about at your limit. Let me open it up too. I want to get that sticker
I'm
shock.
pretty sure the jacket she bought was probably around $300. Like, and don't get me wrong, it's stylish as fuck. It looks great, but like, there's a $500 jacket. Cool. Like, I don't have that kind of money for fashion.
Oh god. Oh god, I hate those pants. Oh, I hate those pants so much.
Yeah, a lot of their stuff looks really good. Don't get me wrong. Like, they have some really cool stuff, but
if I catch you wearing the plaid pants from Frat Boys, I'm gonna give you a fucking wedgie outside of 7-Eleven, dude.
Goddamn. Well, that's a little mean, but you know what? I get it.
Yeah.
I'm sleepy. Let's keep talking about VTubers.
VTubers.
Laplus interviewed Chris Pratt. That's right, Mario from the Mario movie.
Okay. I barely watched that interview. I saw like 2 clips from it and went, I'm good. Real talk? Can a VTuber interview someone when a good movie comes out? I was wondering why they're interviewing Chris Pratt, and it's because he has a fucking movie came out, and it's fucking bombing, dude. It's doing like
What movie is
terrible.
it?
I have to fucking double confirm the name of it. I think it's called like Mercy or something like that.
It's something that has like AI in the name.
It's well, it's about an AI. Oh my god, it's already vanished off the front page of
Mercy.
Metacritic because no. Yeah, it has to be called Mercy.
Mercy trailer
So
1,
it's getting
2026.
the reviews have been stuff like this feels like a COVID movie and it's way past COVID time. Because it's just Chris Pratt arguing with a woman playing an AI who is the judge, because this is in the future where AI determines if you're guilty or not.
Oh, I
And
see.
it's just him talking to a virtual woman. What if we got a VTuber? What if we got a VTuber? What if we got a fucking VTuber? Oh my fucking god. Which, to be fair, the clip I saw, Chris Pratt navigated it okay.
Mm-hmm.
He was
Yeah.
all like, well, you don't seem like an evil girl to me, and you know, everything's forgivable. Like, Chris Pratt definitely has some of that boyish charm. Like, Chris
Mhm.
Pratt is a 9-year-old returning a beach ball to me in the body of a 40-year-old man.
Yeah, like Reddit got a real strong hate boner for Chris Pratt at some point, and I'm not sure exactly what he did aside from being in too many things. But like, and
It was
he was. Go ahead. Sorry.
Sorry. The autistic urge to over-explain why Reddit feels away. It was two things. One was Chris Pratt was a little open about the fact that he is Christian, which is, you know, whatever, but that's enough to make Reddit hate you. And number
True.
two was during the Gunn era, where James Gunn got fired from Guardians 3. Chris Pratt was the last person to show up to the plate to back him up. And a lot of actors showed up really early. So that kind of set off some people's alarms like, oh, so when shit hits the fan, Chris Pratt won't show up till it's convenient to help out. Like, if you're moving your house, Batista shows up early to make sure you had breakfast, and he brings water bottles, and he picks up the couch completely by himself somehow. And Chris Pratt shows up at the end of the day and maybe helps with the tip for the dinner you go to get and brings a beer maybe. But he doesn't do any of the actual hard parts.
Mm-hmm.
That said, he's an okay guy and he passed the Laplus check. I don't know, maybe he'll suck in a couple years. Just tell me I'm wrong.
Yeah, I
I'm
don't
not
know.
defending Chris Pratt.
That's one of those things where like I feel like he kind of just like
He's not as bad as Jared Leto.
That's the thing. Is like Jared Leto actually sucks. And like he fucked up a franchise that I really like because I was excited. I heard there was a new Tron movie and I was like, oh, this is good. I really like the first two Tron movies. I thought they were underrated. And then they were like, Jared Leto in a key role. And I was like, well, that was fun while it lasted. And I didn't see the fucking movie, which is fine because nobody saw that fucking movie. It got 4 views. So, like,
Mr. Bob Iger. Yes.
Stop it. Stop fucking up Tron. Like,
Nick, all right, first of all, 2 morsels. One, my mini skit. Bob Iger, we have a great movie coming out. Uh-huh. Tron reboot. Uh-huh. Great graphics. Uh-huh. 9 Inch Nails doing the soundtrack. Uh-huh. All right, we gotta ruin that. Get our guy on it. And number 2, no Tron movie has ever made money, ever.
And I don't get it, because Tron, first of all, the original Tron was like, for its time, fucking incredible when it comes to graphics.
It is because each Tron movie is a deeply fascinating and flawed film. Tron has a purchase in the culture, but it's never the blockbuster it wants to be. The reason the newest Tron happened, even though we hate Jared Leto, he paid for a lot of it. He was one of the main producers on it. Like, Jared Leto likes Tron. He wanted it to happen.
Well, that's well and good, but if he wanted it to be successful, he would have stayed, like, he would have kept his face out of it.
Well, that's
nobody
the worst
wants
part.
to
He thinks
see
people
him.
likes him. He thinks people wants to see him. He thinks he's beautiful.
Yeah, all cult leaders do. So,
Hololive. I get that it's fun to be paid money. Please watch the movie before you have anyone interview them. Also,
all
Chris
right,
Pratt
I'll be
is better at
100% with you right now. Sorry, what did you say?
Chris Pratt is better at talking to VTubers than most. He was better than me.
Fair.
He definitely rolled with Laplus very well.
Yeah, it was kind of funny.
I will say, if you asked me, would you like to interview Chris Pratt? His new movie is coming out. It's not doing very well. You could tell me all of that, and I would still be like, yeah, I'd love to interview Chris Pratt. That'd be cool. That'd be a fun thing to do. Like, I could ask him about being on Guardians, if nothing else, and like tell him that I really liked his role and that like he was funny in Parks and Rec. Like, and I'd be like, thanks for telling me about your new movie. It sounds bad. Like, but like, I don't know, man. I would agree to fucking interview Chris Pratt. Fuck, I'd probably interview Jared Leto. It'd be funny.
Wait,
I would,
my
wouldn't be.
hair fell.
It wouldn't be a good interview because I'd be like, hey, what the fuck is wrong with you? Like, that's how I'd probably start it. But that's also how I start interviews with like VTubers, so whatever.
Hello, Nick. It's me. Are you looking forward to the new He-Man movie? I'm playing Skeletor.
That could probably work for you, actually. Mr. Leto. Like, if you really... Okay, Jared, I'm going to start off. I'm going to call you Jared. I feel like that's fine. We're friends now. I just want to say that you were magnificent. Absolutely show-stopping in Blade Runner 2049, where you played a creepy weirdo that was somehow asocial and unapproachable, and also you were a murderous, like, monster.
Ah, yes, I remember that scene fondly. The director told me not to touch, but I had to.
Yeah.
Because my character touches.
Yes. Like Rem Shibari, but we'll talk about that later.
Who?
But Jared Leto is only good at playing creepy weirdos. That's just the answer. Like, that's all he's good at, you know? Like, he was great in Blade Runner.
It's me, Skeletor.
Because
that's my voice for Skeletor.
It's just because he was uncomfortable to watch, and that like that unsettling sensation that you got while watching him like really carried through that he was a bad person.
I'm like if you forgot Keanu Reeves at a Denny's.
He's like alternative reality Keanu Reeves, where everything went wrong and he didn't respond with grace. Why am I so mean to Jared Leto?
I'll kill you. Because what has he fucking done? He's a fucking weird sex pest cult leader creep.
Exactly.
He's not all that good at acting.
What's his band?
Like, actually a bad... For 30 Seconds to Mars.
Yeah, they had that one song. It was all right. That's about the only
30
thing.
30 Seconds to Mars prepared me to play Skeletor in the new He-Man movie.
Please stop.
First of all, I'm actually upset.
First of all, woke fucking Hollywood adding pronouns to He-Man. Oh my
I don't want them to reference that scene though. I want to keep it in my heart.
Yeah. No, if they reference the meme, it breaks the boundary. It's too far, you know.
The furthest they can go is it can be on our radio in the background.
And for like 2 seconds. It just needs to be a quick poke and then gone, you know?
Yeah, you cannot. If He-Man even goes, when I wake in the... Shut up.
Nope, too much. Way too much. He's not allowed to
get out of my room, Mom.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Anyway, thanks for tuning in to Rotten Tomatoes podcast.
Rotten Tomatoes Fancast. Next, we'll talk about the nominees. Media.
Yeah, there we go.
For the Oscars. Yeah.
Anyway, it's a 10-minute video on Laplus' channel. Go watch her talk to Chris Pratt. It's pretty funny.
Yep.
Hades from Mythos has graduated.
Yep.
This was... remember when we celebrated Hades' birthday a week ago? And... well...
we're very good at that, aren't we?
That wasn't so much a prediction as it is unfortunate. Timing.
Yeah. Mythos has been going through a lot. We know this. They just changed management and ownership and all that stuff. They have lost like half their original talent at this point. It's seems like their org is kind of sideways. Hopefully they can right themselves and get back on a good track and then get everything sorted and keep going. That's the only thing I can say.
Hades went out of their way on the way out the door to say that they do like the new management, but it's too late for them personally, but they're hopeful. Which, I hope they're right, but also, wow, kind of sucks to hear that org was having it rough.
Mm-hmm. Yeah,
Yeah.
there's been some pretty deep-seated problems, it seems, and something that only new management and, some time to prove themselves will really resolve.
I wish
Yeah.
everyone still there the best, and I hope the ship gets righted and they change out more parts and they make a new ship of Theseus. Or is ship of Theseus Greek? Never mind.
Just
Right.
I know Hades was the one that was really getting thrown under the bus because it basically came down to there was definitely favoritism at the company, and Hades was one of the ones not favored.
Yeah, this is a situation that I just don't know a whole lot about, unfortunately. If you're listening to the podcast and you have like solid information about it, definitely let us know down below in the comments, because I should probably know more than I do about this situation.
Yeah, I don't have an in at Mythos. There's no one there I watch. So all I have is threads I make it a point to read. Like, I hate Twitter drama and stuff, but like I still find it important to keep track of the industry, to read the stupid fucking shit that pops up and just do my best to not engage. Like, never open the comments. There's nothing there for you, white boy. There's
Stay in
not a
your
fruitful
lane.
conversation. In the forest where Grok walks, there's not to learn.
Fair enough, honestly. All right, let's move on to upcoming events. Oh, no, wait. Never mind. Not yet. Congratulations to Anya and Nyabyss for monetization.
Yeah, congratulations.
Oh, yeah.
She did a hand cam stream to celebrate and wrote people's names in her notebook for gift subs.
Yeah. So I'm
should
sure
do that.
there was a lot of that.
Someday. All right, now we're going to move on to upcoming events. Dianko Lastrea is re-debuting. This will be on February 2nd at 1 p.m. EST. And you should check her out. She is a Polish... I know she's a fairy of some kind. I don't know if she has a specific kind of fairy. I know she is a fairy, and she's Polish, and she was rigged by a friend of ours. I don't know which name she would prefer to have this listed under, because her rigging account is Nyacho. Nyacho Chaotico.
Oh, you just credited her.
Yeah, but then her VTubing account is Alicia Dolantano. Yeah, it's not a secret. It's linked everywhere, just so you know. But yeah, just good work, obviously, on the rig. I assume we're going to find out real quick here. But make sure you tune in for Dianko's re-debut, because it's cool.
I guess we'll have to see how things may or may not change, because it has happened many times where people re-debut and they go from I'm a fairy, and then it's like, well, I'm a specific kind of fairy now.
Mm-hmm.
You said it was on the 2nd?
February 2nd at 1 p.m.
So you mean on February 2nd, also known as Groundhog Day, she's re-debuting?
Will she be a groundhog fairy? I doubt it.
Something time loop. Bill Murray eats a pear.
There you go. To be fair, when Serena Maiko re-debuted, she turned into a fish. So
She did.
I wish I was a fish. Oh, thank you.
I wish I was a fish. I wish I was a bass. I'd climb up into all the trees and fall down on my hands and knees. Fuwamoco have a birthday celebration coming up. The Bow Bow Doggos will be having a birthday celebration on January 31st and February 1st, because as we know, their birthdays are right next to each other because they twins.
They get the double stream celebration, one for each.
Dubbo Streamo. It's for a Bow Bow. What do we think about the dogs?
Yeah, I'm sure it's gonna be insanely high effort performance, both of them.
I think they're going to sell. Here, I'm going to do. I see an acrylic stand. Becky style bromide card. They might not mention the bromide anymore. That's fallen out of fashion. The bros aren't buying bromide anymore. What else do I see? I see audio dramas in multiple languages and plushy keychain.
Okay, that's a solid prediction. I would rebuke you or disagree if I felt that way. Or if I was listening to what you said, actually, I guess that would probably be the first step.
I'm using my PSI to make you think gay thoughts.
They were already there, buddy. Oh my. I'm sorry, did you say they're getting a docky or no?
No.
You really think they wouldn't? Have they already had one?
This is not the docky birthday. They haven't had one.
It feels like such like that. First of all, like Fuwamoco definitely have to have dockies at some point.
So here's the issue: is they're gonna want to do it, but if they ever do Fuwamoco dockies, they're gonna have to make a huge fucking deal about it because that's 2 Dakimakura pillows they have to sell.
Double-sized single docky.
No, they
you can't separate them.
That's why you buy them both, so you go heh heh. The whole point's to go heh heh. It's to go to cons with 2 fucking Dakimakura and go heh heh.
I just think
stand in line.
A single giant double wide Dakimakura.
A Daki mattressa.
Yeah, there we go.
Wait. I'm transmitting a brilliant thought to Hololive. Doggy Makura. All right.
Speaking of brilliant ideas, as we were, Densetsu.exe is having a concert from Minto with love. It's a jazz concert. Do you like jazz?
I want to go to it. I want to go to it now.
Why?
Because Mint's a really good singer and I like jazz, and also the guest list is stacked.
It really fucking is.
Unfortunately, you will never be able to go in person because tickets for in person are already sold out.
Hey, you viewer who's watching this or listening to this, it has a ticket. I'm using my PSI to remember I'm a full-grown adult with a job, and I'm gonna call my mom and tell her where she went wrong.
Okay.
Yeah, it's like 150 episodes.
151.
Yep, the whole time. Yep. Oh, so you were smoking then? Okay, we're good, guys.
That's roughly 300 hours, maybe a little more, maybe a little less.
Shh, don't let her hear.
It'll be February 13th. There's streaming tickets that are available for $30 a pop. It will have Mint Phantom, Phoebe, and Victoria Roman, as you would expect, but also special guests Nimi Nightmare, Miori Celesta, and Samako Saba.
Saba just announced as of, like, I think the same day as this recording. So.
I believe you're right. Cool.
Yeah. Got a really, really huge lineup, as you said there a minute ago.
I would pay
I don't know
a good amount of money to go see this live. It would be fucking awesome.
Oh yeah. To be honest, there's so many of these that I couldn't possibly afford tickets to be going and watching these all the time. This is one I may have to splurge. I do really want to see this one.
This is one I would consider at least a little.
Are we gonna have a watch party or?
We can.
We could.
I'll bring the pairs.
Oh, for the love of God! I know exactly where I'm gonna put him, Cameron.
Well, if you put him there, I'm gonna feel despair.
Hey, thanks for tuning in this week. We really appreciate it. Oh my god. Let's talk about music. There's some new original music. Hollow Advent has a new song called Breakout. It's
really good.
Yeah, it's very metallic in nature. Bibu does some screamos.
I didn't know she could do that.
It's fucking impressive too. Like she fucking nailed it. Chikafuji Lisa on Twitter was also impressed, by the way, because I believe her response was, "This is awesome," or something along those lines.
Yeah,
This is awesome.
they don't do this kind of music very often at all.
No, but it's sick. Very good. Oh yeah, this is part of their storyline. This is the third in their series of songs they've been releasing, which is the story of Advent, basically, and how
This song is
came to
canon.
exist. Yes, it's canonically important to them. There's lore involved.
Mm-hmm.
Which is why it's so screamy, because it's angry, because they broke out. They're breaking out. They're doing shit. Yeah, if you haven't heard it, go listen. Go watch the video. It's really good. I don't... Carlos, tell me about Narissa's new song.
Oh, Yome Holic.
Mm.
She's very thirsty.
She's very thirsty.
Is she? That's good. That's good. We'll have to make sure that she gets plenty to drink.
That's the whole thing. There's a music video for this. She marries everyone.
As well she should.
Specifically, the people she's marrying are the people who replied positively to her Twitter storm when she tweeted, "Everyone in Hololive, I need you." The people who said yes are in the music video. The people who said no are not.
I love that so fucking much.
I believe one of them, I think it was Laplus, said, "Oh, I didn't know you were going to marry all of us. I'd regret this."
There were a couple people that were just
serious.
like, "I realize what you've done now, and I'm no longer interested because you've cheated on me with everyone else."
Yeah. All I could say is I appreciate that Narissa squeezes into that elegant music woman. And you can tell some of her biggest inspiration was Marine. Because, yeah, Marine horny. But Marine's superpower that people underestimate is how good she is at bits. And Marine will play long cons.
Yeah.
Like, she'll fucking call everyone up on Discord at 3 a.m. because she's lonely and needs a kiss desperately. Narissa, she doesn't do it often. But every once in a while, she'll do a bit that pays off. And this is one of those times.
Yep.
It's so good, frankly. Okay. Definitely go check it out. Narissa's an amazing singer. This is a really cool new song, and the video is amazing, as we mentioned, right?
It feels like recently Hololive has drank music video Cameron cares about juice. Because I've been liking music videos from Hololive more lately. I'm not afraid to say it, because again, I don't like idol music, so we have to kind of do something extra to get me back in. And I feel like between Taco Takeover and now these two videos, we're seeing a stonks.
I have listened to an uncommon amount of Taco Takeover in the past couple weeks.
I really like Taco Takeover.
I'm pretty sure I've listened to it like it's at the very least double digits, but that is underselling it number of times. Partially because YouTube suggests the same playlist to me every time I open it, and it starts with Bird Brain, and then it leads directly to Taco Takeover. Solid playlist.
And I guess while we're in the neighborhood, congrats to Taco Takeover for 1 million views. You did it.
Yay, I helped.
Yeah, I did my part.
I'm doing my part. I'm also looking a little sideways at Briette Cookiebox's new song, Self-Cestuous. I've seen... Now, listen here. Now, don't get it twisted. I've seen the picture that is the thumbnail for this music video.
This is a hell of a week for me to not have the notes in front of me.
She put this song out, and it immediately got demonetized, which she immediately posted on Twitter about. But yes, this is exactly what you would think about it, I would guess. I don't know. I have not listened to it. I kept looking at it and going, can't listen at work. I'll have to do that later. And then I just never got back to it, unfortunately.
I had to scroll to double check it was an original, not a Ken Ashcorp cover.
Oh my god. Touch Fluffy Tail, am I right, boys? Come on. I really like this song about burgers. But yes, Self-Sestress is her own original song, and it's self-love is important.
Amen.
That's okay. That's it. There's a new.
That's like the whole song. So
Yeah,
there's
that's it.
really you read the title and you listen to the song and you're like, yep, the title was very self-explanatory. You know what you're getting.
I feel like over talking this one is going to harm it, just go listen to it if you have any interest. That's the answer.
Yes.
Talking more about it will not help it. Just if you're in it, you're in it. Live 2D new song Shape the Future with English vocals by Nerissa Ravencroft is the title of the next segment that Carlos put in here. Live 2D isn't a band or anything, is it? That's a technology.
That's technology. Yeah, their YouTube channel, they released a song, like a new
Live
original
2D?
song. The
Like
live 2D technology, their company YouTube channel.
Yeah. I knew they were a company that made the technology specifically, like how Blu-ray was made by Sony, but I didn't know Live 2D had a YouTube channel. Yeah, you're
They
right.
do.
Yeah, there it is. This is like if Blu-ray had a YouTube channel. They're like, hey guys, check out Blu-ray. There was a fucking YouTuber I clicked on, and I don't know which one it was, but he said, this week's episode is sponsored by HDMI. I'm not kidding. HDMI.
The standard?
Yes! The company that made HDMI sponsored him to talk about HDMI and how great it is.
It's like the guy that used to work at Linus Tech Tips when he gets sponsored by Linus Tech Tips. It's just like a confusing thing where you go, really? Like, weren't you fired? Oh, man. Yeah, I saw this. This popped up on my feed a few times. I did click it once. It's good. I like it.
Yep. They hired Nerissa to do the vocals for this. And there's also a Japanese version of this. It was done by I'm going to mispronounce this because we don't know them. It's Makeda Kima from Ninja Sanji. They're a Japanese talent.
It's either that or March
Tashima.
So
yeah. But yeah, this was a song that they made, Live 2D had made to celebrate their 20th anniversary, which today I learned Live 2D is 20 years old.
Yep. I know it's 20 years old because 20 years ago, a bad Fire Emblem came out that had Live 2D in it.
Which fire? You know what? I don't need to. Let's not spiral.
Fates.
Fates?
Fates. Your choice. We can move on.
Which one is Fates?
Because I can't talk about. It's the one where you choose: are you from Japan or evil?
Birthright and Conquest?
Yeah, Birthright, Conquest, Revelations, Fates.
That wasn't 20 years ago.
No, Brian. Oh wait, never mind. I thought 2016 was 2006. I aged myself by 10 years. We're good, boys.
I was gonna say, like, I thought that's what you were talking
20
about.
20 years ago was Viva Pinata.
I didn't know those games were that poorly received either. Anyway, let's just move on.
Yep, move the fuck on. Trust me. Yep.
There's nothing here but depth, and I can't have any right now. Yeah, I will say though, real quick before we do move on, that this confused me because it came out the day before Nerissa's new original song, and like, so there was a lot of Nerissa happening all at one time, which is fucking great. But I was confused for a minute because I didn't understand
the Nerissa
what was
Everywhere
what.
system.
Yeah. Coming soon to a home DVD near you. The Nerissa Everywhere system. Also, some covers. Hachima covered thread, also known as Ito or tapestry.
If you listen to this song, you would probably immediately recognize it. It is, in my opinion, one of the most well-known Japanese songs for. I don't know if it's even necessarily weebs or just internet goers as a whole. It is a very recognizable song.
Is it as recognizable as Senbon Sakura?
Maybe. Maybe not. I don't
Wow.
know. Kind of depends on your
Get it
circle,
down.
I'd say. But yeah, very recognizable song. Very like beautiful, emotional song. And this is something that was apparently the whole thing was recorded and made before Hachima went on her recent hiatus, and it has been posted for her. But yeah, it's a really, really nice music video. There's a lot of IRL recorded video footage that they edited into this, assuming it was on one of Hachima's trips that she had been going on, like, before her break. And there's English subtitles for the whole thing baked into the video, so they can't be removed by Google doing its weird thing it's been doing.
Yeah, removing custom subtitles. Cool move. We did it again. Give us back annotations, you cowards.
We got some clarity on that situation, if you guys have heard about it, by the way.
No, go ahead.
Yeah, I did hear about it.
So the thing is that it was a format for subtitles called SRT3, I believe is what it was called. And it was never actually officially supported by YouTube. You could just sort of do it anyways. And so they just fully removed support for it, basically. Which, like, to be fair, everybody was jumping on it and being like, they're just going to force shitty AI subtitles. And they're still going to do that, don't get me wrong. We're just not there yet.
Yep.
Yeah.
I mean, what are you talking about? If a Japanese VTuber posts a short, it gets auto AI translated into English with a new fucking voice in it.
Oh yeah, auto dubbing.
I saw a fucking
thing.
I saw a fucking YouTube short of like Dio's stand getting something from a vending machine, and the auto dub was like fucking failing. Like they were saying nonsense and trying to change the vending machine sounds into English, which I appreciate. I couldn't understand that Japanese vending machine.
Understandable. That's I get it. I get to see where you're coming from. Anyways, it's nice to see something from Hachama. So go check it out.
Yeah.
Amiya Aranha and Muyu covered My December. Is that like My December?
Yeah, it's My December.
Oh. Cool.
Yeah,
I like Muyu, and I've heard of Amiya Aranha now.
Mm-hmm. Yeah, they did a really, really great job with this. It's another one of those, at least on Muyu's side, I wasn't super familiar with Aranha, but at least in Muyu's side, she has a very dramatically different singing voice. So it's very interesting to hear.
The only reason I know of Amiya is because she was part of the VDere karaoke relay, I believe. That's where I've heard of her before now. Like, I just haven't run into her outside of that. So.
Hey, I like when they do collabs like this because you get to see some new faces. When, hear new voices.
Yeah. It's I've discovered a lot of VTubers through karaoke relays, actually. So yeah, go check it out.
Join one.
No. Iron Mouse covered Aishte, 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 Love Me, Love Me, Love Me. This is a tried and true VTuber banger, as we know. A lot of VTubers have covered this.
It's really the only song from that guy you can cover.
Really?
I would love to hear someone else try, especially in English.
All right, everyone, welcome back. Today we're going to do our Gomenene English cover. We are no longer doing that. The chorus is like, okay, fine. The verses, let's just hum. Let's just hum. It'd be better to hum.
Got it. Okay, so there you go. That's the music. Any other thoughts on it? Speak now or forever hold your peace.
I just wanted to specifically point out for Iron Mouse's, she had an incredibly well done, like 3D animated, like choreography for this.
Hell yeah.
Iron Mouse and going hard.
Oh my
Name of the more
god.
iconic duo.
We didn't talk about Iron Mouse's news.
What's her news, Nick?
Remember when we were talking about menstruation?
Wait. Did it finally happen?
Yeah, she had her period.
Yeah, I saw this clip too.
Yeah, it's good. Congratulations. We get to do. She's a woman. Congratulations.
Second puberty.
If you want some,
in all honesty, I'm glad that your body is healing and that you're doing great, Iron Mouse. There you go.
If you want some news regarding her that's not that, she did apparently also have her first alcoholic drink.
Oh, cool.
Who maybe, I don't know, who knows how long. I know a lot of people were a little bit concerned about her doing that, but it's just like she feels like she's healed enough at this point that she can do that.
I want her to throw a beer bottle at Connor.
Calls him a bendejo and throws a beer bottle.
Oh, I need that.
Oh man. All right, let's move on to favorite stream moments of the week.
Favorite stream moments of the week. Week. That's a good echo. Week.
I have one that I want to start off with, but I haven't actually watched it yet.
I will fucking kill you.
That's why it's a little
I will bash your head against the rocks.
But I'm going to watch this, and I'm just going to give a little preview that I'm going to watch this. You know,
I am not kidding. I am not fucking kidding. If you fucking in favorite stream moments put a stream you haven't seen, I will set a fucking reminder on my phone for fucking Friday. And if you haven't even started the stream, I'm going to comment a liar.
Cameron, you're going to like this one a lot.
Okay, big boy. Let's talk.
You know me. You know what I like.
I know you.
I like ASMR. Back up. Come on. We're not done yet.
Okay, sorry. Headphones back on.
And I know you, Cameron. And I know that you recently got to learn about someone new that you like.
I'm so scared.
And whenever I know the thing you like more than anything is a moldy woman. You love a moldy. You know you do.
I keep coincidentally. I learned they're moldy after the fact.
Listen, a crime scene investigator would say that you are a habitual hunter, but we'll just say you've got a type. All right.
I'm like a pig the way I'm finding that mold, the truffles or whatever the fuck. I was close. The metaphor was almost there.
You love a moldy woman. I have just been during the process of this recording. I have just been suggested a new ASMR compilation video that is 3 hours of mostly relaxing Krelly ASMR. Now, this is from a small channel, less subscribers than us, actually, which is impressive. Frankly.
We could eat them.
We could. This channel is called Moldy Scrungle. And this is their only video.
Okay.
It is 3 hours of Krelly ASMR. It has 46,000 views.
Oh, I was going to ask if they're close. Never mind.
No, they blow us out of the water.
Fuck.
In view counts. And that's fine, because it's funny. So I'm going to listen to 3 hours of Krelly ASMR for you, Cameron. This is for you. It's for you.
Hey Siri, remind me on Friday it's mold day. All right.
Oh my goodness. I just love that I love this community so goddamn much. Holy shit. We care about two things, moldy ASMR and women on their period. Let's go.
In this way, we are not dissimilar to the Greeks.
Very true. There are some differences, but
where
oh
does
my goodness.
Gerard place on this?
On mold or menstruation?
Either
Because he's
one.
team red, I guess. I don't know.
We're not gonna have a menstruation category, but he'd be on it.
That's fair, yeah. Also, you don't know, the awards aren't up yet. All right. Cameron, did you watch anything this week?
Oh, I was gonna look for my YouTube history.
All right, Carlos, tell us about Miser with Holo Advent then.
It is, I guess, one of the newest. I don't really know how new it is. I just saw Holo Advent was playing it. It's another one of those really weird, kind of jank. You get a squad together. You explore a big, open, apocalyptic area. You do whatever it is you do in these games. You quit before you end up really getting anywhere.
Yep.
That sounds right.
It was Advent doing that. There were prisoners running around what appeared to be like a war-torn zone with these weird supernatural black hole orb things that was teleporting them. I don't know, it was really weird. It has really some like dark and gritty visuals. There's radiation everywhere. You can find dwarves wearing dresses and give them vodka to tame them.
Tame?
Tame them.
Tame?
It's just like Scotland.
I was gonna say it's like walking through the streets of Russia and you give a guy an Adidas a vodka and he goes, "I will now join your party."
Thank you, Ivan. Welcome.
Once you've tamed them, you can pick them up and put them in your inventory.
Oh, okay.
Sure.
I don't know.
Wouldn't be a party otherwise.
It's such a weird, janky looking game. Your characters just automatically poop on the ground when you're walking. You can pick it up and eat it. I don't know.
I don't like that.
Yeah, I don't care for that.
It's an excuse for them to get together and just screw around in a game. It was fun.
I still like how much Advent collabs as a group. I don't know,
Yeah.
like they seem so tightly knit. I'm genuinely impressed at this point.
Mm-hmm. Yeah, it's been how long now and they still consistently do it all the time.
They still do their weekly collab streams.
We got one here.
Yeah. I don't know if it's weekly, but like, god damn, I feel like every I almost fucking said I feel like every week they collab, but I just got done saying I don't think they collab every week.
Make up your mind, sir.
No.
It's time. That sounds like an experience. I'm glad that they had that together.
Oh yeah, it was something, all right.
I had the opposite of a favorite stream moment, but not a stream moment I hate, just a weird stream moment.
Okay.
So last Friday, I believe, VTuber who I still watch occasionally but don't talk about as much often, Rin Penrose, played a game I'm quite fond of, but I don't recommend to people because it's a weird game. She played old school RuneScape. I do not recommend old school RuneScape because I think people should decide. It's like One Piece. It's such a weird commitment, and you already know if you're going to find any enjoyment out of it. And I don't think I can convince people, nor do I want to. She played it, and I don't think she got it. And it's weird. Have you ever had a moment like that where you're watching a VTuber and they're playing one of your games, but you're just sitting there like, I kind of wish you weren't playing one of my games because it doesn't really look like you're enjoying it, and this is awkward now.
Yeah, I had that exact feeling. You know what? You know what it was?
Osu?
No, it was when I watched Rin Penrose try and play Genshin.
Okay, so it's Rin.
Rin be like, I bring this energy to the game that everyone dislikes when I do it. It's not cool.
I bring that weird energy to the function.
That's it.
Meanwhile, Rin fucking Penrose played Eagle Pop, and she's like, "This is some good shit."
I think that's the thing, is just like Rin has to play Rin-ass games. She can't play these fucking games that you guys like. It's just not right for her.
Listen, there are genres of autism, and when they visit each other, it's like, oh, I'm really nothing like you, actually.
Yeah, and that's the thing, is just like it's not Penrose coded. It's not right, you know?
Yeah, like I'm my kind of autism, but if you put lots and lots of trains on the VHS, I'm not going to be able to sit and watch it with you.
Mm. You worship at a different altar. I understand.
Yeah, exactly. Okay. It's a different denomination.
Yep, that's it.
Same holidays, but different beliefs.
Yeah. Well, as they say, everything becomes a crab or a train. So.
What do you mean? What do you mean?
That's the natural evolution of things. Everything becomes a crab or a train.
What becomes a train?
Everything. If you evolve any form of transport long enough, it becomes the perfect form, which is a train. And it's the same with physiological beings, any existence. If it evolves long enough, it just becomes a crab. It keeps happening. We've evolved crabs like 8 times on this planet. And we've evolved all transport into trains so many times.
I don't know about you fellas, but I feel like I'm at one of those junctions again. That crossroad between crab and train.
You gotta make a choice. Are you biological or are you mechanical? You're gonna become a train or a crab. That's how it goes.
My revolver.
I'm making another train decision.
There you go. Well, now that you see the world as it truly is, let's move on to how Bri at Cookiebox watched the Xbox Developer Direct. That's right.
Like finding another excuse to glaze Xbox. How excited are you for Forza? Nerd?
Oh my god, let me just suck Phil's dick already. Just let me take it all to the gullet. Let me
I'm so excited for Sony's new games, like
Concord 2.
The new Fable looks pretty good.
The new Fable looks really good, and that's what Bri at Cookie. If Bri at Cookiebox loves anything more than herself, it's Fable. I watched her reaction to this stream specifically because I wanted to see her reaction to Fable, and her reaction to Kiln is what really killed me, as it turns out, because Kiln was not announced before the Developer Direct. They were like, "We're talking about 3 games, guys. We're talking about Forza. We're talking about." Whatever the other game is, and we're talking about Fable. And she was here for Fable. I was here for Forza, personally. I love Forza Horizon. God, I'm so excited for Forza Horizon 6, but I will digress on that. What they didn't say was that they were also going to talk about a mysterious 4th game, which they announced after the 2nd game and before the last game. The last game being Fable. She's here for Fable. A little mouse comes on, or a little cursor comes onto the screen and clicks a hollow area, and she goes, "What the fuck is this?" God damn it, just show me Fable. She's like mad at first about Kiln, and then like 2 minutes into the trailer, she's like, "All right, they're pretty cute."
Thank God.
And like, she doesn't hate it, but she's just like mad at it because it's not Fable. They show Fable, she's entranced, she's delighted, she's engaged, she's fully locked in. She's not even reacting, she's kind of just crying. And because she's been waiting for this game since the last one got fucking canceled. You know, and then they announced Fable like 6 years ago, this version of it. And she's just been waiting ever since for some goddamn news. And she finally got it. We got gameplay. We got information about the character that you get to play as. And we got the information that you can marry 1,000 different NPCs. And they all have dialogue. And if there's one thing to wait for, it's a good game, I guess. She seemed very happy and very excited. She did a recap and a review of like all the Fable information again directly thereafter, but I didn't stick around for that, honestly. It was enough to know that she was like having a breakdown and that she really was that excited for this game. So
they didn't confirm a release date, right? They're just like relatively soon.
Autumn 2026.
They should have ended that trailer with like
Coming soon. Not the same fucking day as GTA 6.
Yeah. That's the
A little
reason
bit
they have not
before.
given a date, probably.
people
What was
are
the second
so
game they
fucking
talked
scared.
about?
It was
I'm losing-
Forza,
oh.
obviously.
Yeah, Beast of Incarnation, the Reincarnation. Beast of Reincarnation, which is from Game Freak, makers of Pokemon.
Oh yeah.
Which does look really good as well. Don't get me wrong, it's a third-person action adventure game, and I'm like, okay, that's another one of those. But it's got a good hook. You have a doggo friend. Cool.
Yeah. Gonna share my video game opinion hat real quick. I'm hoping it's good. It doesn't really look like a me game, but it looks interesting. I'm just nervous because Game Freak, I feel like everyone kind of forgot they made that RPG a while ago. That's like you play as the whole town, and no one liked it. I don't know. This kind of looks like Game Freak's trying to go hard. I'm curious how it'll go.
They're
Yeah.
definitely going
Yeah.
hard.
Yeah.
Game Freak has, over the last few years, has finally decided to start and try and do something interesting. And they have not been incredibly successful at it because they've done nothing but Pokemon for how long? At least nothing but Pokemon that anybody has paid any attention to.
If I'm
But
well,
I don't
yeah.
know. I think they can do it. It's just going to
If-
take them a while.
to be honest, I don't think you can gauge. Oh my gosh, I'm so sorry. I like talking about video games.
No, it's fine. Go
It's
for it.
it's hard to gauge Game Freak's quality as a developer based on Pokemon games because the Pokemon pipeline is so weird and filled with so much contract work and weird deadlines and weird decisions. And it's on top of that, everything else, an annual franchise. Like Pokemon's just such a bizarre freak beast, and it makes all the money on the fucking planet. So it's hard to gauge it.
Well,
I don't
it's
know.
literally the most popular franchise in history.
Exactly. So it's like, what do you do? So Beast of Reincarnation, if it's good, then that means the YouTubers get to make thumbnails where Pokemon's crying, and they put a woman on it crying, and then they go Beast of Reincarnation based and Wukong pilled. But if Beast of Reincarnation is bad, they put a crying Pikachu on the thumbnail and a woman crying. And they go, Game Freak fucking lost it.
Yeah,
Play
you're
Digimon
right.
Time Stranger.
Which one can we be negative about? Is it good or bad?
Exactly.
That's it. Yeah, I don't know. That game looks interesting to me. Forza again was my highlight. Killen looks cute. I'll play it once. Forza.
That's play it once.
Yeah, Forza Horizon 6 comes out 5 days before my birthday, somewhere in that range. I might take a week off work. I'm not even kidding, because I loved Forza Horizon 5. I played it a lot, and I'm just all of the features they're adding into 6, all of the work they've done on it. It looks fucking incredible. I get to go and drive around Tokyo in my shitty little K car. If they put a Nissan POW in that game, I am going to have to buy new trousers. It's just what it's gonna be. Either way, the first car they show the main character driving is a dream car of mine, which is the Corolla GR, which I fucking want so bad. It's such a cool car. It's not like $100,000 sports car. It's like a $40,000 car. But that's, it might as well be $100,000 right now. God, can you fucking buy anything in this economy? But anyways, it's a car that I've loved and followed for years, and it's like the first car they show you driving, and I'm just so excited for this game. I'm very, very excited. Also, I'm a weeb, and it takes place in Tokyo and in Japan and stuff. Wahoo. I'm going to play a lot of that game. Anyway, it was also fun, again, to watch Bri react to Fable. So let's move on from there. Cameron, have you discovered something that you've viewed yet?
No, I just talked about Ren not liking RuneScape. We'll leave it at that.
Okay.
Someone thundered my comment on her video because they thought it was vaguely funny.
Good. Being vaguely funny is the closest thing to being really funny that any of us have ever achieved, I think.
Oh, it has 8 up thumbers. YouTube Boy told me about the first one.
Nice.
I'm in the top 5 percentile on Rin Penrose commenters.
Damn. My man. My man's.
Dude, I'm huge.
Carlos, can you tell us about the Jirthday? The only thing I know about it is the Jorbs.
It was Jelly Hoshiumi from Face Connect. It was her birthday, or as
Oh yeah.
we are calling it now, the Jirthday.
Yes,
A
yes.
day
The
of great
Discord told me
Jirth for
about this.
everyone.
She's running with the memes on this one. This whole thing. Yeah, she has some merch. It's voice keychain, badges, a cutting board. Very fitting.
I get it. That's a
Uh,
funny joke. She's flat.
a desk mat, and the big one for the memes on this one, you can buy the Jorb.
The Jorb. It's got her face on it.
It's a stress ball that's her face. Also, if you really decide you want them for the memes, you can buy a 50-pack of them for $120, or you can buy a 100-pack of them for $240.
That's pretty creative.
So if you would like to buy a 100-pack of stress balls with her face on it.
I do like
And
that.
I
I
will.
haven't seen that before.
Yeah.
All
Somebody
I will
also
say
brought
is that anybody that has watched homestarrunner.com and is my age or older, basically, and remembers homestarrunner.com, there is a character named Coach. And at one point, during one of the fucking 800 animations that website had, he was talking to Homestar and he said, "Oh, great Jorb there." And that has lived in my mind ever since. And so this new definition of Jorbs is a challenge for me, but I'm trying to adjust. It's a process.
Well, we're proud of you, Dad.
Thank you, son. And I'm proud of you. Tell me about the pizza, Carlos.
Now we can't move on from the Jorbs quite yet, okay?
Oh, no.
He's still jorbing it.
Oh, my God. In public, even.
So I don't know if the two of you have seen it. There's a good chance you have by now. The fans have decided to take the Jorbs to the next level.
I have seen the jorb.
They bought out one of those. It's like, what is it? It's not like exactly like the sphere we have here in America, but something kind of in the similar vein. It's a giant projector ball, and I believe it was the Mall of Asia.
Is this the thing that's in like the Philippines or something?
Yeah, in the Philippines.
Yeah.
As somebody, the fans rented that out to put her face on it for her birthday. It is, as far as I am aware, for a short time period, her face is being displayed on a giant ball-shaped mega projector for the world to see.
Ah, yes, the Grand Jorb. It has arrived for all of us. Amazing.
But
all right, now will you tell me about the pizza? I want to know about the pizza.
She decided what better way to celebrate her birthday than having a Domino's pizza
That's very normal.
That chat made for her on votes.
Aw, that's so sweet of chat. I bet they got all her favorite toppings. I bet they got all her favorite toppings.
All right.
Left
It could have been worse, okay? It was minced beef, onion, pepperoni, green peppers,
fine.
crab. Then we got crab.
I didn't know you could.
Jelly does not live in America, so they have different things. But red chili pepper, mushrooms, and shrimp.
That could be worse.
all of this on a 12-inch thin crust with triple cheese.
Okay, the thin crust is diabolical.
Good luck picking up a slice of that.
The rest of it still doesn't hold a slice to my favorite pizza of all time, left beef.
Left beef is fantastic, though. Left beef is
my beloved.
No sauce, left beef. Thank you.
No sauce, no cheese, beef on the left.
Yep.
Oh. Oh god, I still get belly laughs thinking about left beef.
Just think about the guy making left beef. Just like, what the fuck is this?
All right.
He had to have gone through the fucking 5 steps of grief making that fucking pizza. You know what I mean?
I hope he was working that shift alone. I want no one there to help him.
What do I do? Oh man.
There's 2 things. When I worked at a pizza shop, I've made two things that I will never forget. It was 1, pizza, no toppings, no cheese, only sauce. And the second was bread only.
Yeah, that'd be an unusual one.
Literally nothing, bread only.
I was in the mood for fresh baked bread.
There's actually, let's not get into this. Anyway, I was gonna say,
what if I only order the crust from Domino's and only the sauce from Papa John's and only the cheese from Pizza Hut?
Then it's a 3-way battle to the death amongst their CEOs. I think you've triggered an event.
Good.
All right. Anything else about the Jirthday?
She put a birthday candle on the pizza. She almost couldn't blow it out because she had to sit 3 feet away from it to stay off camera.
Yeah.
And she had a cake that she bit straight into the cake without cutting it.
Well, yeah, it's hers.
It's hers. She also told us we were getting the ultimate first date experience of watching her eat a whole large pizza by herself.
That sounds right.
It's a fun stream.
Hell yeah. Well, I'm glad to hear it. It very much sounds like it. I want to point out a stream moment that I really enjoyed. And this is not a full stream that I watched. That's why it's a moment. This was a series of clips I watched that were Okayu and Gigi getting to know each other very well recently. This appears to have been during a large collaboration stream while building puzzles and such. And I listen, this clip is everywhere, right? You guys have watched this, right?
Keep going, maybe.
I haven't seen the clip, but I have seen what was going on.
Okay, so they're discussing, as you normally would, they start talking about the boobs and the butts and the things, the more perverse nature of people and the things that they like. And then Okayu, they're talking back and forth using DeepL and translators because they don't speak each other's languages. Obviously, they're doing best. They both passion English, passion Japanese. They're getting there. You know, they're having conversations. There was a slight misfire of communication from DeepL, where Okayu is trying to ask, "Would you like to? In the future, we're going to be great ichi friends," which is like. They're gonna be pervert friends, basically, is what she's trying to get at. They like naughty stuff. They're gonna, you know, and the translator translates this as, in the future, we can be friends with benefits. And then Gigi just busts up laughing, and like they're laughing back and forth the whole time. And so Gigi explains what this means to Okayu. She's like, Okayu-senpai, listen. The translator just asked if you would like to be sexu friendzo. And Okayu immediately, no! Not what I meant! Oh my god.
Yeah.
It's just like this golden moment of translation issues. And it's very, very funny, of course. And so it's been clipped to high hell and back. The
It's
entire
on my
conversation. Yeah, exactly. This is like a 10-minute conversation. I watched VTube Tengoku's clip of it, which I really recommend. Also, like, other people are popping in and out of the chat. Toa pops in and like sort of gets an understanding of what's going on, and it was just like, that's nice, I'm leaving, bye. Like it's pretty funny. It's a very, very good clip. I recommend it highly. There's also a clip of Okayu. She was playing Hytale, which is the big stream game. It's Minecraft 2. We all know about it at this point. And she had to she was playing it, but it's only in English. She doesn't speak English. We just talked about this. And so the most important thing for her starting off is she wants to turn off the camera shake whenever you move, right? And we have a term for that. So she turns off like the shaking, and that reduces a lot of the issues for her. But it's still doing that thing where the camera bobs while she's walking, and she doesn't know what that's called in English because she just doesn't. She asks chat, and chat very helpfully tells her the setting is called view bobbing. And so she digs through, but she's never seen the words before, and she has a Japanese accent, as you would expect. And so to her, she calls it view babubingu. And first of all, that is how you would pronounce that with a Japanese accent, right? But it's very cute. It's very funny. And so there's and between that and all of the other little English things she had to pick up and say during this stream, there's a really good clip compilation called Okayu's Younglish is way too cute. So I recommend that one as well. It's a really good clip of her just saying a bunch of words in English and doing her very best. And that's your Okayu update. Now, I see that we're about to enter our nepotism area of the podcast.
Of course.
So tell us about Paige Turner playing Backrooms with friends, a stream which I also watched.
So I remember we mentioned, was it just last week? We're like, DK Graves, we haven't really paid attention to her in a while.
Yeah,
and
I was like, DK Graves, I feel like is massively undersold in the VTuber community, and just people like are gonna pick up some point this year and realize how great she is.
Yeah, and well, here we go. We have a collab with her. So we had Paige, DK Graves, we had Mita Osita, and Ayla Yu, which the other two I have maybe heard their names. Maybe,
yeah.
But yeah, it was a pretty wild collab. Paige does not have a filter.
No,
she does not have a filter.
Makes for interesting collaboration.
DK Graves also has very little of a filter.
I think I lost track of the times that DK Graves Paige would say something and DK Graves would just be like, yo, that's crazy that you just said that. It happened more than once.
I mean, we got the good old uwu bulge. That was
yeah, Paige broke out the bulge. I mean,
yeah.
She did what?
She broke out the uwu. Some uwu notices your bulge from across the room action.
I see.
Oh,
girl.
I don't even know how to talk about this stream. It's
Did they escape?
Maybe?
No.
I don't know.
Dude, I clicked in and they were in the fucking parking garage level, and it's like, oh my god, the fucking back rooms.
Yeah, they were. The thing that I remember the most is the fucking dog, and the fact that like, because I'm gonna be honest, I had this on. I'm gonna be very upfront. I'm gonna be very honest. This was screen 2 content for me. I was playing Arc Raiders, and I had the stream going. I've had a problem where I've become very addicted to arc raiders. But anyways, but I know that I kept tuning into the fucking dog because it's this weird dog with like a human face. It looks like Spaghetti from Aqua Teen Hunger Force, if you've ever seen that.
Is it Smile?
I don't know.
I think it's Smile, the evil Smile that haunts the upper layer of the back rooms. Be careful if you're traveling there and drink your almond water.
Yes, drink almond water. It's pronounced almond water. Paige clarified that for us.
Oh, we starting this? Hey, Paige. Hey, Paige. And possibly her family.
Hi, Papa Turner.
Almond.
Almond.
Don't be on her side.
You think I want to be on Paige's side?
I think this podcast actually has to end. Let's do a quick vibe check. Caramel or caramel?
Use it as in a sentence. I went down to the store and I bought a caramel the other day. There.
Carlos.
Caramel.
I knew you'd be a caramel.
Unless we're talking about the location in Pennsylvania, Mount Carmel.
I use both interchangeably.
Mount
I just
Carmel.
really don't think about it.
Yeah,
I do think caramel. I do think caramel is more fun to say though.
Yanny? Anyway, this fucking dog monster, and then Paige is like, why does it have a human butthole? Everyone's just like, what the fuck are you talking about, Paige?
She would not let that go.
No,
she wouldn't let it
in
go.
the back rooms.
Oh my god.
Back rooms
Anyways,
came from the human butthole.
yes, thank you. It was a very silly stream. It was very fun to watch. Again, go check it out. There you go.
If you want a really great time, watch towards the end where Ayla literally screams as loud as she can into the mic and then leaves, and that's how she exits the collab.
I think I'll do that this
Very
episode.
Normal. Don't. I would do that, but I like this hotel.
That's fair. I will say I watched a different Paige stream today. This was my I'm eating my din din stream. I'm gonna watch something on my big TV. And so Paige was live and she was looking at butts. She was butt looking.
Okay.
Yes. She did a shock collar of victory Nikkei stream where this was her and I believe it's Sis Turner, her sister, was there. And Sis Turner had the remote for a shock collar, which was on Paige. And every time Paige was a pervert lesbian for a Nikkei character, she would be shocked. And depending on the character involved, the severity would be raised or lowered, or et cetera, et cetera. There were rules and they were ignored. She got shocked a lot. Basically, she would, I believe there's a new character in Nikkei. Is it Label? Is that her name? I think that's what her name is. I guess I can check that.
Yeah.
Label.
You can check it.
Yes. Label is the new character in Nikkei. This is the thing that stands out in my mind, is that Label appeared on the screen, and Paige said that she would lick Label's armpits so much that she would be unable to regrow hair there.
Holy shit. Holy shit.
She got shocked, believe it or not, for that. I didn't think that was crossing the line, but you know what? Everyone's got their own levels. Also, I get it, but you know, that's a different thing.
Giving your sibling that power is never a good idea.
I also love that Papa Turner was in the chat for this stream too, just hanging out. And it was great because they're like, some people in the chat were just like, your poor dad is watching this. And they're like, we learned it from him. Why do you think we're the way we are? Oh my God. It was a very, very funny stream. I really enjoyed it a lot, honestly. Look for the highlights on that one.
That's on my watch later list, actually. I was going to get to it at some point soon.
Well, I beat you to it. There you go.
You did.
Feel free to update us on your thoughts next week. Oh my. Alicia Delantano played Vampire Survivors. Carlos, tell me more.
She played this way longer than I had time to watch all
Yeah.
of.
But she
She does that.
I at least saw the thumbnail. She's doing specifically the achievements in it, right?
Yes.
She has played so fucking much Vampire Survivors.
Mhm.
Once you title your stream, I'm going for the achievements. It's like, oh, you're in deep.
Yeah.
Yes.
She's been going in for these for quite some time. She really likes roguelikes, and she's been doing a lot of Hades as well. But Vampire Survivors is a favorite for Alicia.
Mm-hmm. Yeah. I was watching her play as a chicken for a very long time.
Mm-hmm.
And also fighting a lot of chickens for a very long time.
I believe she has to beat the game with every character, but I'm not positive. Yeah. Okay.
There's a lot of stuff she has to do.
Let's see. I watched her do something else this week, but if you have more Vampire Survivors, please.
Oh, it's just I don't watch. I think Alicia is like the only person I've ever watched actually play this game. Just because most of the time I mean, to be honest, I'm playing Holocure instead of paying attention to this game because it's the same thing but Hololive.
Yeah.
But I mean, there's a lot to this game too. Just it's its own completely separate thing. Same game, same type of game, but
Vampire Survivors kind of started the genre. I like the people who call it Bullet Heavens because I prefer that title. I think that's a great title for it. Interesting trivia, if I'm recalling this correctly. Vampire Survivors was made by a guy who used to work in like casino design.
Makes
so
sense.
he wanted to take his talents but make a game that only costs like $2 and couldn't steal money from you. You can tell it's made by a casino man. It's brilliant. It will fry a child's brain.
Quite the opposite kind of game. I watched Alicia along with Momoka, Yuna, and Dianko as they played Heroes of Might and Magic 3. They did a 2v2. In fucking theory, they did. In reality, the game didn't work. And they spent the entire time trying to make it work. It was the most scuff I've ever watched. I don't know if they ever actually got to play the game. Apparently they did, but like they kept losing connection from each other and from the game. Like they would just disappear from the screen and then reappear randomly sometimes. Dianko was playing with her undebuted model, but it was completely like whited out, so it was just a white silhouette of her new model, which was great because at random points they'd be like, "Go white girl, go," and stuff. I've watched Momoka before and I like her. I had never watched Yuna before. She's pretty cool. I like her. She had after Alicia's part of the stream ended, Yuna and Dianko kept streaming and just kind of hanging out, and they were just like discussing different cultural differences between them because Dianko is Polish, and I don't know exactly where Yuna was from, but I believe she was from like somewhere in Northern Europe. Not exactly positive, but it was neat because they were talking about the different like cultural differences they have between their countries and stuff, and the different foods and things like that. So
I really love the cultural exchange streams like that.
Yeah, same.
yeah, it's always really interesting whenever you get to like actually have people have these discussions about the things that are similar, the things that are different, where they come from, all that kind of stuff. So it was neat. Overall, really, really fun stream.
And also, I was like,
it didn't really work, but it was interesting.
and like I swear I'd heard about this game before and like knew a little bit about it and looked it up. Like I knew it. Seth did a video on this 8 years ago.
Yep.
Yeah,
There you
one of
go.
the Seth games.
I believe that's the game that they were playing. I guess it's just listed as Heroes 3, but anyways. Carlos. Apparently you watched Dr. Nova.
All right, I got 2 streams here. one upsetting cooking stream and one not upsetting. We'll start with the upsetting one of Dr.
Is-
Nova.
Go ahead, bud. Go ahead.
So did either of you two ever do that experiment in high school or just school in general where you mix cornstarch and water to make that the goo? It's liquid, but if you hit it hard enough, it's
Yeah.
like it's
It's a
solid.
non-Newtonian fluid, and people call it oobleck.
Yeah.
You're
Dr.
talking
Nova
about
Dr.
Yeah.
Nova did that. Except instead of doing it normally, she had expired Twinkies and lunch meat and the raw meat gamer subs, which she says she actually really likes. But she took Twinkies and blended it and added it to her goo to make Twinkie goo. And then she took the expired lunch meat and also blended it to make expired lunch meat goo.
audio listeners, you're really missing out.
I
'cause
don't-
Nick is going through it.
I don't think I've ever heard a more upsetting phrase than added it to her goo. I really hate that in a way I cannot express
I'm
verbally.
gonna add you to my goo.
It's so bad. I don't like it. It's so bad.
Hello, my name's Jared Leto. I'm gonna
No.
add you to my goo.
Not the goo, Jared. Not the goo. There's something. It's like catches in the back of your throat and makes me retch. I don't. It's.
Well, then after making all of this, she's like, you know what? This isn't radioactive or American looking enough. We have to add food coloring to make it as neon looking as possible, like normal American food.
Mm. Anyone that's eaten a raspberry Pop-Tart can attest.
It's not one of the most upsetting stream I've ever watched of her by far, but
we gave birth through our
I-
ass in one of her streams.
yeah. Hey, at the very end, after she had all the goo made, she's like, all right, we're gonna make a professional chef 5-star plated dinner with this. She even added oregano and a bay leaf on top.
I did see the bay leaf. The bay leaf was a good touch. Good work, Doc.
It
It's
was.
really good Pokemon, Bayleaf.
This is a good stream.
Sure, why not? Fuck it. I guess
That's
whatever.
a hell of a fucking way to end that.
It is one of the less disgusting things I've seen of her.
Oh, yeah.
For the not upsetting stream, I watched Shiina. She was making like a family recipe of hers. She was making creamy tomatillo chicken and broccoli.
That sounds lovely.
So, yeah, I mean, she shows everything on camera what she was doing, so you can recreate it if you want. It looked really good. I don't know. I love watching Sheena's cooking streams. They're very chill, and I get cooking ideas from them. She also specified this is one of her slop dinner dishes. If you're on a diet, don't make it.
Gotcha.
If you're on
Heavy
a
on the
diet,
butter,
don't
heavy on the
make
cream.
anything. If you're on a diet, you can only make rice and chicken.
That's
And
it.
then she
Chicken and
got to the-
broccoli. That's it.
And then she got to the very end. It's like, you know what? We're not done yet. Pulls out a whole freshly made loaf of sourdough bread. It's like, all right, here, we
God.
got this too.
Oh my god.
Well, I don't see why not. That's like my favorite thing to add to just about any meal is just an entire loaf of bread. You know what I mean? Oh my. All right, I got one or two things I just want to throw in here real quick as far as other stream moments. I watched Kumo Cuddle Muddle play Fire Emblem Path of Radiance. This was just added to the Nintendo Switch 2 on their backwards compatibility Switch Online thing. Cameron, feelings, thoughts?
Now you two can figure out why we like Ike.
We really do, apparently, like Ike. I didn't watch this a whole lot. I watched like 20 minutes of it. And when I say I didn't watch a lot of this, that's because it is a 6.5-hour stream.
Yeah, that sounds right for...
Granted, she didn't start playing the game until 2 hours in. So there is that.
Real quick vibe check. Did any units die?
I don't know. I watched like 20 minutes.
That's enough time for someone to die, Nicholas.
It is. Don't get me wrong. Not while I was watching.
No. Oh, this is Fire Emblem before enemy turn skip. Real story. When I had Radiant Dawn, some enemy turns were so long, I would let them play out while I did my math homework. And every once in a while, I'd look up and be like, okay, he won that. Good. That was the only one I was worried about. Fuck you mean he missed?
That's the classic Fire Emblem experience as I understand it. Cameron, just opinion from you. How do you feel when it comes to permadeath in Fire Emblem?
If permadeath is the only thing stopping you from playing Fire Emblem, you are very valid in playing in the casual mode to avoid permadeath. That said, keep that shit on if you can help it. Even though to me it's a useless feature, because if a unit dies, I just fucking have to restart the whole fucking thing.
That's my point. Like, I play on casual because, frankly, if I play on the classic mode, I just restart the level whenever a character dies anyways. It's fucking pointless.
Here's the absolute thing. Permadeath only made sense in the earlier Fire Emblems we never got in the West, because there were Fire Emblems where if a character was dead, they would introduce a new unit specifically that only comes in if that guy's dead. That changes the story a little bit. Newer Fire Emblems just don't fucking have that. So it's kind of a missing piece. It's like, why do we even have permadeath? Because it changes the game. Oh, it makes it hard.
Yeah, I guess that's what it comes down to. Is if it served a purpose at one point and it doesn't anymore, but if taking it away is going to make people on the internet mad at you, you can't just take it away anyways. That's
why the current Fire Emblems let you just rewind 1 or 2 turns so you can go back and fix the mistake that caused a unit to die. That's better in the end than a full console reset every time like you're fucking hunting a shiny Arceus.
I get you. That's fair. That's a very fair viewpoint. Honestly, we're pretty aligned on that actually. So that's good.
I am enlightened.
I specifically remember, I think it was Radiant Dawn that I was playing. I think there was mid combat saving in that one.
I think there was.
And I made the mistake of mid combat saving once, and I saved and not expecting anything wrong to happen, and all of a sudden 5 enemies come flying across the screen.
Yes.
All attack the one mission critical character that you cannot lose. If you lose them, you game over immediately. And I had to resave over and over again for I had to keep reloading for like a half hour straight until all of the enemies missed their attacks so I could continue the story.
Fuck you, Micaiah / this bird sometimes. I hate those fucking heron characters. I fucking hate the herons. Like I said, let's stop talking about Fire Emblem. I could be here all day.
Yeah, Fire Emblem is one of those series that I like it in theory and sometimes in practice. But it has to be the right mood. It has to be Fire Emblem Awakening. Hey, you know how Radiant Dawn
really good.
Or sorry, Fire Emblem Path of Radiance, rather, the GameCube one. You know how that's like one of the most expensive GameCube games out there?
Yep.
I gave away my copy for free when I was in high school.
I wish I...
Because I played it. And well, that's the thing is I played it back then and I was just like, I don't really like playing this. Like the Game Boy ones are really fun because I can put it in my pocket and take it and play it whenever. But I don't really like playing this on a home console. And I just gave it to my friend. Like, to be fair, I had been gifted it for free as well. Mara Vespidae did an ASMR. Believe it or not, they do. She does a lot of those. This one was soothing sounds to help you unwind. 3DIO ASMR. It was really good. I liked it a lot. Good job, Mara. Keep making good ASMR.
Let me check this. Let me see how dangerous this would be.
It's pretty dangerous.
Melting your stress. Oh, boy.
It's 2 hours and 20 minutes of ASMR directly from Mara. So
I have time.
Yeah, I do too. That's why I listen to it. I think that's all of the VTuber highlights and things that I have watched and enjoyed. I'm looking forward to Moldy Strungle's compilation of Crelly ASMR. Don't get me wrong, but I would also like to thank you for watching. We really appreciate it. Hope you had a good time while you were watching. If you did, then don't forget that you can leave comments down below. Check out the merch shop, odamerch.shop. You want updates in the meantime between episodes, you can check out Twitter. I make like 3 posts a week at best, but they do exist. It's at Super Chats Pod. Same for the Blue Sky. Cameron has that. I don't know what he does with it. Probably nothing.
It is not yet time to post.
Sure. Okay. You want to chat with us?
Please announce on the Twitter.
That's what I'll do. You want to chat with us? Add the Discord. The link is in the description. We're always looking for more people. We're always having fun. We love it when people join in. The audio version of the podcast is on Apple Podcasts and Spotify. We would like it if you would review it and give us all the 5 stars that you can. And don't forget.
Also, while you're giving us reviews, for some reason, some of our episodes are on IMDb. Please review those as well. Thank you.
No.
Yes.
Why did you sit on this information and not tell us until this moment?
There wasn't a good time. There wasn't a good time last week.
You're on Discord every fucking day, Cameron.
There wasn't a good time. Also, I knew I was going to reveal it to you dry during an episode.
God damn it. I love it. Good work. All right. Comments from last week. We actually got a good amount. Last week was a very popular episode for us. So thank you.
No idea why.
Watched it. It just kind of hit hard. I'm going to have to try harder on my thumbnails, apparently. Cameron said Furt. Thank you, Cameron.
I did say Furt.
He did.
I was Furt.
Pedro Chu said, timestamped and said I was just doing my job sharing the chaos you guys started. Thank you. We really appreciate that, of course. It's very fun. Miss Kid said, hello, I have been listening to the podcast for the past 2 hours, and I have come to the conclusion that you do not deserve to have the Nimmy plushie Super Chats version on your set. She is my comfort character, and seeing her in an environment not meant for her brings me anxiety, so I will be expecting a reply to this comment when you have her in boxes and ready to relinquish her to someone who will treasure her like she deserves.
Direct quoting the Tumblr era of Raymond from Animal Crossing New Horizon. Oh, Miss Kid, the self-report.
We have an official response here. Hello, Miss Kid. Regarding your concern for Nimmy Plush (Super Chats version), we would like to inform you that Nimmy Plush is a professionally trained actor and is not in any actual danger. She is currently relaxing with a snack and will be ready to revise her role on set when the time comes. Thank you for your concern. Your kindness has been conveyed to her through the medium of interpretive dance. The Super Chats management.
Good work, management. We really managed that.
Yeah, and we've managed to not. We've managed to avoid drowning. Is what I would say. HOV said, I got a kick out of all the jokes this episode, especially around the Paige bit. Also, Merriweather is from Denmark. I was wrong. I believe I attributed him to Norway. He is Denmarkian, as it turns out.
People have been stabbed for less.
Don't want another international incident to occur now, do we? And I said I'll start drafting the apology video. Ranson said, stop the Nimmy abuse in all caps, and then hashtag free Nimmy. I said, nah.
Nothing made me happier than how many people were upset.
It's so good. It is the best response we've ever gotten to something I looked at while cleaning and went, and then just did. Like, this is the best response. Alicia said, thank you for the episode and for the nice words. Mooch love. Of course, mooch love. to you as well. Running Blackwing left us a comment. You guys have a Moon plush. Where have you been hiding her?
On
in the background.
shelf.
Yeah, on the shelf. Behind Cameron mostly. For them.
Yeah.
To
My
rephrase,
fat ass is in the way.
to rephrase Mume herself, I didn't die. And also, as shown, she will not be taken lightly. Honestly, Cameron should have known better than to provoke the Owl Overlord.
I am a fool.
I don't know if you call Risu underrated. Hundreds of people have mentioned how great she is. That's true. That's fair. She does get a lot of appreciation for her vocal skills. You guys discovered the treasure that is Immer Hater is Chef's Kiss. A pear has to be fairly unripened to cause bleeding. We have a couple of pear trees in our yard, so I've eaten all levels of ripeness pears throughout my life. Unripe pears are quite harsh on your mouth. True. And yes, Ina would approve of all the puns. Chest Heater said, if you guys keep on hyping V4 Mirai so much, you might actually be sponsored by them in the future. And I said, a podcast can dream. Papa Turner said, so, you got me and Sis Turner and I are, you got me and Sis Turner and I are already pitching ideas for a 3.0. And I said, we're going to have to get so many awards made.
All right, Dad. Listen, Dad. If you debut, you'll be in the running.
There's an idea. Eagle said, he timestamped me whenever I was quoting Paige saying that she was a chopped chud with no bitches on her dick. And Eagles quoted or timestamped that and said, I was not expecting that response, Lamau. Thank you. And then Gaming Dreamer said, and I want to address this comment because this one feels like some upset feelings, and I don't want to just dismiss it. This is a more, honest and serious side of things I'd like to address. Gaming Dreamer, who's been watching the podcast forever and we really appreciate, said, I remember sending a song to you guys once, but it was AI music, so I don't know if that's why you hated it. Now, I'm not going to say we hated or disliked or whatever, but we just generally don't use or support AI if we can avoid it. That's our standpoint. Right. And that's kind of where we've been. And I appreciate that you went through the effort of having that created and everything. And the sentiment is really good, but it's just the fact that from my standpoint personally, we just don't support AI as a medium for the most part. Like, obviously Neurosama is loved by the community and she's sort of the exception to the rule when it comes to AI. Generative fill is something that has been in use forever and now is tied in with AI. And so that's like a weird gray ground as well. It's not like there's no uses for AI or anything. There's been great use for it in the medical field for diagnosing issues and things like that. It's just when it comes to artistic expression, it's not something that we generally encourage. I feel like. You guys have any input on that as well?
Honestly, yeah. I think you basically hit the nail on the head. Just we try to feature AI, not it's just we're not going there.
Yeah.
So
and Cam, you work very hard on music and all of that sound, all of our sound as it is. We just kind of try and leave that up to you as much as we can.
Yeah, even though AI could probably kick my ass.
No, I mean but should it? That's the real question.
Could you make this hi AI? Could you make the part that Carlos is singing like really hot, like strangely sexual, like it's just getting there, like he can barely hold it back?
And on that note, we're gonna move into birthdays.
Okay.
Are you guys ready for birthdays?
Yep.
I went through and I just opened up all the days that we normally would cover because I was like, surely I can just close the ones where there isn't a birthday. Guess what? They're all still open.
Cool.
On January 30th, happy birthday to Omaru Polka from Hololive JP.
I've been watching some clips from her again. I'm glad she's back in my life.
Yeah, Polka's the Phoenix from Hololive JP. She's wonderful. She's a silly circus lass, and she's just so great. Her singing voice is astounding. She's wonderful. A happy birthday on January 31st to Malice Evermore. I believe she is from Phase Connect. Is that correct?
Yes.
Good. That's I recognize that and I know that. Happy birthday on February 1st to Fuwawa Abyssguard, who is, again, a Bow Bow Doggo, and she's just absolutely a sweetheart. We all love her. And happy birthday on February 2nd to Mokoko Abyssguard.
Yeah.
Who's a wonderful Bow Bow Doggo, and we all love her. Some of us apparently have favorites that we play. Happy birthday on February 3rd to Chiaki Katsumi. Happy birthday. I believe she is independent. What creature is Chiaki? Do you remember, Cameron? He's trying really hard to remember, I can tell. She's an independent VTuber. She speaks English and Spanish. Her fan base is called Katsudans.
What is her last name?
Katsumi.
Is she not cat?
I don't think so. She got big
Is she
ears.
dog?
No. How do they not have this?
Fan name Katsudan. Her emoji is, what are those emoji? It's a cat in a computer.
Oh, maybe she is a cat then.
Maybe
yeah, it
cat.
looks like it. Yeah, she's a kitty. I do believe.
Possibly her.
Yeah.
Her dog mascot Ranger is based on her 2 actual dogs.
Oh, that's cute. Happy birthday on February 4th to Griffin Enfield. She has a bread hat. My cat has decided to join in the conversation.
I saw the shadow of his tail coming across the background.
Yep, I'm going to throw him on the floor real quick. I changed my mind.
Aww.
Happy birthday
Man, we don't
on
like cats.
February 4th as well to Matara Khan. Happy birthday on February 4th to Rin Penrose. My light just died. we timed this so well. Oh my goodness. You know what? Hold on. I'm just gonna.
Yeah, put that down.
There we go. Happy birthday on February 5th. There's someone in here I know. Oh, to Remkana Shabari.
Bringing Rem back.
Bringing the Rem back. She's back off hiatus now, I believe.
Yes,
which is
she
good.
is.
55 burgers, 55 fries, 55 taters. Happy birthday on February 6th to Akatsuki Hotaru. I think that's it. I think that's everyone that I recognized. If there's someone we missed that's really cool and great and that you love as a VTuber, please let us know and we'll celebrate their birthday. Otherwise, though, thank you for stopping by and we hope you had a good time and we'll see you next week.
Bye.
See ya.